Hello, this is Gloria Heck with Remax Park Creek, and it's a beautiful day. Today, I'm going to be reviewing my Newbies Guide to Living in South Florida. So hang on. Well, you've decided to make the plunge and you move to paradise. Besides the tax advantages, fantastic weather, you've joined the ranks of people who recognize Florida as one of the best states in the U.S. to live in. Whether you've moved from New York, the Midwest, Texas, California like me, or any other place around the world, there are some things that you need to know about this area so you can immerse yourself into the SoFla lifestyle. How warm is the water? The water on average is 75 degrees, while the water in New York is 40 degrees. In Newport Beach, California, it's 60 degrees. South Florida's Atlantic Ocean is perfect for swimming. Do people surf? In Newport Beach, California, where I grew up, people were always surfing along the Pacific coast. I was surprised to see surfing is also enjoyed here, even though the waves are not that big. But the waves do tend to rise just before a big storm, and that's pretty exciting. Is traffic bad in South Florida? According to the TomTom Traffic Index, Miami has the worst traffic behind New York and Los Angeles. Folks, the trick is to give yourself time to get from location to location and plan accordingly. Try not to drive during peak traffic hours if you don't have to, especially in Miami. The rest of South Florida is really not too bad as far as traffic is concerned. And what is next? Most people who come to South Florida are here to slow down and enjoy outdoor space. Here are some spots that you should check out in South Florida. And these are the spots. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. In Miami-Dade County, Broken Shaker on Miami Beach is routinely on the list of the best bars in the U.S. News Cafe is a favorite spot for people watching, and the Palace is a fun brunch spot to catch a drag queen show. In Broward County, stop by Park and Ocean. It's a bar/restaurant located in an old boathouse under sea grape trees inside U. Taylor Birch State Park in Fort Lauderdale. Check out 33rd Street just west of Galt Ocean Mile for some live music at Blue Jean Blues or Fishtails. In Deerfield Beach, you must visit JB's on the beach for a great beach lunch or dinner. Opa Taverna in Hollywood is a lively spot for table dancing and Greek food. Opa! In Palm Beach County, visit Dada. It's an artsy, eclectic restaurant in Delray Beach with service under an extraordinary banyan tree in front of a nearly 100-year-old historic home. There are so many spots on Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach, including Cut 432 and the Wine Room. In West Palm Beach, Clematis is a cool street to peruse and wet your whistle. Well, people ask, what is the 305? Miami is known as the 305, which is the area code of the city. One of the pastimes is to have a nice shot of Cuban coffee at 3:05 p.m. There is nothing like a nice strong shot of cafecito in the afternoon. It is a mix of espresso coffee with a generous amount of sugar. Speaking of Cuban pastimes, you must also visit Calle Ocho. Grab some Cuban food at Versailles. You can always drive down as well to Domino Park and see the locals play their favorite game of dominoes. And not far from the park is Ball and Chain, which is a hot spot. Food, drinks, and live music. Or if you're in the mood for flamenco, ole! Flamenco dancing and Spanish dining, check out Cava Flamenco Lounge, which is also on Calle Ocho. Well, who's moving to South Florida? The area is seeing a rise in tech business, where tech startups are seeing the advantage of relocating to an area with world-class performing arts venues, culinary delights, and vast amounts of outdoor activities, including clothing optional beaches. What? Where's the nude beach? Well, for those who hate tan lines, there is a county-sanctioned clothing optional beach at Haulover Park, located at 1088 Collins Avenue. It's just north of Bell Harbor. Or maybe you want to walk on the beach. If you're in the mood for a stroll on the beach, my favorite spot is Hollywood Beach. Hollywood Beach has a huge strip of beach, which is reminiscent of my Venice beach days without the carnival atmosphere. They call the street Broadwalk. There are some cool spots to grab a bite also. So Hollywood Beach is a fun place to walk along the beach. And people ask, where is the golf capital of America? Florida leads number 2, California, and the nation with more than 1,200 golf courses. Over 200 of them are in South Florida. They feature some famous names, including PGA National in Palm Beach Gardens, home of the Honda Classic. PGA National also has a great spa. Palm Beach County's 160 plus courses have more than any other county. Heron Bay in Coral Springs is the former home of the Honda Classic. Plus, there's the famed Blue Monster at Trump National Doral in Miami. Why do people call Fort Lauderdale the Venice of the Americas? Well, one of the reasons they do is because there is an extensive canal system. It is also home for the Fort Lauderdale International Beach Show, which is considered the largest boat show in the world, with over $4 billion worth of boats, super yachts, and marine products on display. The show comes to town in October. Similarly, Palm Beach International Boat Show comes to downtown West Palm Beach in March. People ask, when is hurricane season? Well, hurricane season starts on June 1st and it ends on November 30th. And usually around the time where most snowbirds have left town. There tends to be less traffic, but the weather is warmer and storms are common. Plus, we never know when we're going to be in the eye of the hurricane. So buckle up and prepare ahead of time. And this is also the time of the year where we have great hurricane parties. People are asking, where do people go for spring break? Miami seems to be the hub now for spring break, but Fort Lauderdale invented spring break. Its history stretching back to a visit by a horde of college swimmers from the Northeast in 1938. A little more than 20 years later, Connie Francis and George Hamilton filmed the movie Where the Boys Are on Fort Lauderdale Beach, and well, that was that, spring break. If you've enjoyed this video, Check out my next video, part 2 of the Newbies Guide to Living in South Florida.